What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Just Zugal back again with another Netflix 5-star challenge. Now, today's movie is one that has been on my radar for quite some time now. I have known about it for about a year, roughly, from seeing it on people's Netflix recommendations, seeing it on their top 10 lists of the genre. So I finally decided to sit down and give it a watch myself, and that movie is Stitches. From the plot, at least the plot summary on Netflix, which is a little misleading to a degree, but it is what it is. They only have so much space. Let me read that for you. After his accidental death, Stitches, the criminally insane clown, is on the loose and hunting down the young partygoers who caused his untimely demise. Now, it is a little misleading, as I said, because I had this image of a psychotic clown going around killing 6-year-olds, which it's nothing like that at all. It's actually set, I believe it's 6 years in the future. So you have the kids are at a birthday party for the main character. They decide to screw around, being little assholes to the clown, which you really do feel sympathetic towards Stitches. I gotta be honest, that is one of the things about this movie that got me. They're tying his shoelaces together, which, of course, then they screw around, causing him to trip, and he falls on a knife, which kills him. Fast forward 6 years down the road, you have the main character has all this trauma because he saw Stitches actually get back up and then get stabbed with a knife again. So you can imagine that would cause some traumatic memories. And he's had this issue with clowns and people just think he's crazy. So he decides to try and impress this girl at his school that he's going to throw a party. And then it just turns into your typical slasher movie with a little bit of a psychotic twist, being that it is a clown. But story-wise, as thin as it is, it's passable for a slasher movie like this. I mean, I didn't go in expecting deep character development or huge plot twists. I went in just to have fun with it, and for what it is, the plot's passable. I mean, for a slasher movie, it's better than most, and it's pretty good. So it gets a thumbs up there. The acting, for the most part, the acting was actually pretty decent. The actor that played Stitches, he had great facial expressions. He really could convey a sense of psychoticness while also being funny. I mean, you could tell he was crazy. You didn't know if he was going to snap at any moment on those kids when they were younger, and just to see how he is after he's dead and can really do anything, it's interesting to see. But the weak point of this movie is the kids. They really have almost no personality. It's just your stereotypical kids, which again, for a slasher movie, I guess is passable, but you don't care about these kids. Seeing them get killed, it's just like, it just makes you want to root for the good, or, well, I guess the bad guy in this case. You don't want to see any of them make it out. You just want to see Stitches kill them all. So for the acting, again, it's passable. I mean, it's nothing outstanding, but for what it is, it's pretty good. There were a couple of things that I did like about the movie. You had the right combination of horror and comedy. Some movies, they go too far to one side, not enough to the other, but here it was just right riding that line all the way through. The jokes weren't insanely stupid, and it wasn't too dark at points. It was funny. If you have a darker sense of humor, you might want to watch this. As I mentioned before, you do feel sympathetic towards Stitches. Seeing those kids berate him and throw stuff at him, you want to see him just kill all of them. So I thought that was kind of interesting. You're rooting for the villain of the movie. The special effects in the film were great. Seeing all the different kills and the makeup effects on Stitches, it really makes me miss movies having more practical effects in them. Sure, this is a B movie, but you know what? I feel having more practical effects, it's not saying like, ooh, we're trying to keep the budget low. It gives the movie more personality to know that actually happened. Another thing of note is I felt this movie, if you were to mix Stephen King's It and the Leprechaun series together, this is what you'd get. This is the kind of movie that you could put on and you could either have a laugh with it or you could terrify someone that has a fear of clowns. Now, there were things I didn't like about the movie. It really does feel short, and it doesn't pick up until it's almost over, in my opinion. Through the middle of the movie, it was just dragging along, and I just wanted to see something happen. Anything happen. It was getting to the point where I was ready to just fast forward. It was just dull. Some of the teenagers' acting really felt forced, and as I mentioned before, some of the teenagers really felt like they had no personality. They were just generic. You could have put a cardboard stand in there, and it would have been the same. I wouldn't have noticed anything. So overall, Stitches. I don't want to say it's a 5-star movie, because I really don't think it is, but I would definitely give it a solid 4. It was entertaining, it was fun while it was on screen. It's not too long, at only 86 minutes, so it doesn't overstay its welcome. But for what it is, it's a fun little slasher movie, which, as I said, you can have some fun with it, or you could terrorize a family member that's afraid of clowns.